Today we're looking at how to change the time on the Fitbit Charge 4. Now I've sometimes found that my Fitbit can get out of sync in terms of the time, particularly if I've been travelling, like we went to Spain recently, and when we got back my Fitbit was running an hour later than the actual phone. So it's a bit of a pain. It may be that you've been travelling across different time zones, or clocks may have changed for daylight saving and your Fitbit the time hasn't changed. So it's really frustrating, but there is an easy fix for this, and I'm going to show you how to do this right now. So what you'll need is your phone and your Fitbit. Make sure they are adequately charged, and the video assumes that your phone is actually connected to your Fitbit with Bluetooth and you're able to sync. So the first thing we need to do is, if you go into your Fitbit app, so it says 15:52 at the moment and our phone says 14:52, so the Fitbit's running an hour later. So if we click on the top left hand icon, and if you go down to app settings and press that, and then if you press time zone, okay, and as you can see at the moment it's set automatically. Just something to be aware of: when you're sort of making time zone changes, it may result in data loss when the clocks roll back, as it says on screen, or gaps in data when the clock rolls forward. So that's just something to be aware of before you sort of go ahead and try and change the time on your Fitbit. So in order to force it to change time zones, what I do is turn off set automatically, and then within time zone, because this sometimes doesn't work first time for me, just change it to something totally different. For example, let's choose Fiji. If you go back, if you just scroll back through the screens, as you can see here, and then pull it down to sync, and that should change in a moment. So this first step is actually force a change in time, as in my experience it doesn't always work first time when you're forcing it to change to your actual current time zone. Okay, so now the watch says 1:53, so that means it's forced it to change the time. So what we need to do is go back to change the time. So top left corner, tap on the icon, go into app settings, time zone. Now we're going to choose our appropriate time zone, so pick whichever time zone you're in. I'm going to set it to Europe, London, because that's where we are. So if we pick London, and as I say, the reason we've done this twice is first time I've found occasionally it doesn't work. So we've chose London as a time zone, and what we need to do is keep going back through the screen and just basically pull the screen down to sync, and hopefully that should change the time in a moment so that it matches the time on the phone. So just give that several seconds and it should sync. Okay, so if we click on the side button now, you can see basically 14:54, okay, and 14:54, so the time now matches. So don't forget to give our video a like if it helped you today. Did it work for you? If you give details in the description below, any feedback would be much appreciated. I've created some other Fitbit related videos for you. You can click on the links appearing on screen now. But many thanks for watching our video today. We'll see you on the next one.